Hi everyone, this is Jane here from Crystal Sparkles Readings. Had a bit of a problem with the water sign video. Recorded it all, and for some reason it had rotated everything through 90 degrees, so we were all up the wrong way and it just didn't work when I uploaded it. Let it upload and it was all up the wrong way. So trying again, fingers crossed this will work this time. I've left the cards out though because these are the cards that we were meant to have. So this reading is for water signs, so that would be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, star signs, sun signs. So don't have to go away if you are not one of those star signs, because if this has come up for you, then it's very likely that it's going to mean something to you on some level. So please don't just go away because you're not that star sign. Also, it can kind of work for you if you have the moon in one of those star signs, or if one of those star signs is your rising sign or your ascendant. So I will put a little video up a little bit later on to just explain what those things all mean, because I'm aware that I'm kind of saying them as if people know what they mean. But basically, your star sign, your zodiac sign, your sun sign is where the sun is in your chart. And same for the moon signs. So if you have, say, the moon in Pisces, this would work for you. Moon in Cancer, this would work for you. Moon in Scorpio, this would also work for you. Or if your ascendant is a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, this also would be appropriate. So here we go with the cards that we've got. The first card I pulled out for you is the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands is a card that talks about progress. It talks about kind of making something official. It's a progressive card that means that we're moving forward. We're making a commitment to something. The Ace of Wands is that initial opportunity. The Two of Wands is taking it to the next stage. So in terms of a love reading, it talks about taking something on to the next stage. So it's a great card for a love reading. Often with the Two of Wands with this particular deck, if I'm drawn to the wedding ring on the guy's finger, sometimes that seems really, really bright and sparkly, and it draws my attention in. If I'm drawn to that, or if you're drawn to that looking at this video, it's very likely that we're looking at something to do with either marriage, engagement, that sort of commitment. As you can see, he's firming something up. He's writing, he's signing a document. So he's making something official. So there's a definite energy of that with the Two of Wands. The Eight of Wands is the next card that I pulled out for you. And the Eight of Wands is great because the Eight of Wands is known in the tarot as the arrows of love. So it talks about fast moving positive energy. In the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, you will find that this is the one where all the arrows are being shot out and they're all in a line. So, you know, they're all kind of organised. They're all shooting out in the same direction. So you're not shooting your arrows out randomly all over the place. You know where you're focusing and you know where you're shooting your arrows. You know, the arrows of love need to be shot in the right direction. You can't talk about the arrows of love without thinking about Cupid. So there's a really good, strong, a passionate energy. The Wands cards are passionate. When I'm looking at tarot readings, if I look at Cups cards talk to me about feelings, emotions. Yes, feelings and emotions can be really strong, but they're more gentle than Wands. Wands are passionate. Wands are wanting to get things and move things forward. So, you know, there's no hanging about once you've got loads of Wands cards in your spread. So Two of Wands would be talking about taking something up to the next level, making it more of a commitment, making it official. Eight of Wands is that passionate feeling, that feeling of starting something off, really going for it, and expressing your passion, I guess. The Queen of Swords is the next card that I pulled out for you. And the Queen of Swords is interesting because she's not your card. So in for a water sign, you would expect to be coming up as the Queen of Cups. If you're coming up this time as a Queen of Swords, the Queen of Swords has lots of really good characteristics in terms of get a strategy, get a plan. be clear in your thoughts, be clear in your words, say what you mean. So all of that energy is great with the Queen of Swords, and it goes quite nicely with the Eight of Wands when we're trying to, you know, get our thoughts in order so that we can take some action. What I would say with the Queen of Swords is when she comes up for you and she's not your card, excuse me, is that she can quite often be saying to you, don't let your thoughts overtake you. Don't let your worries overtake you. Don't overthink things. Don't over plan it. Go with the flow. Wands cards are fast moving, and we're going to be going with that energy. If you overthink it all too much, that can kind of stunt the flow for the Wands energy. Wands energy needs to just be going for it. If you start overthinking it too much with Wands energy, it can all sort of just fizzle out, really. So it's a really interesting card to have in there that's just asking you not to overthink it, not to overplan. Yeah, it's good to have a strategy and all of that. That's good. But you don't want to overthink it to the point where you kind of stop the flow of the really exciting energy that we've got with the 2 and the 8 of Wands. So that's the message from the tarot. The oracle card that I pulled out for you was balance. So this card says, love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that supports and challenges. So, excuse me. We've got this energy of needing to get some balance. The 2 will always also talk about balance, because we've got these 2 people involved. As you can see in the 8 of Wands, we've got 2 people again. So it's about having that balance. Don't always have to agree. In fact, it's quite interesting to have a relationship where you do have differences and you do have differences of opinion. Imagine how boring it would be if you just were exactly the same as your partner and you just thought in exactly the same way as them. That would be really, really boring. And I know sometimes when we're in a relationship where it's all a bit fraught and we just, you know, arguing all the time, you have that feeling where you just thought, oh God, wouldn't it be nice if we just agreed on everything? Well, it would for about 5 minutes. But after that, it would get quite boring quite quickly. So, you know, it's about having balance. It's about being able to embrace the side of your partner that you may not agree with. You don't have to agree with them to love them. Okay. That does not mean that it's okay for them to disrespect you or for you to disrespect them. That's not what I mean. You know, this is not about just allowing someone to treat you in any way that they feel that they want to at all. So really, really lovely energy, I would say, with these 2, the 2 and the 8 and the Queen of Swords. Sorry, excuse me. I think I've been talking too much today. Just need some water. Just 1 second. That's a bit better. Okay, so as I was saying, really lovely energy with the 2 of Wands, the 8 of Wands. We're moving forward. It's passionate. It's active. We're getting things done. Queen of Swords, say what you think. Say what you've got to say. But don't overthink it. Don't over worry. And this lovely balance card. So hopefully that has helped with your love reading for this month. I would say if you're in a relationship that looks to be firming itself up, and if you are looking for love, 2 of Wands and 8 of Wands would suggest that there is some passionate energy around you. And the 2 of Wands, 8 of Wands talk about a time period of between the next 2 and 8 weeks. So, you know, it looks like being an interesting time coming up love-wise if you're looking for love. So hope that's helpful. If you have enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you like this sort of thing. And I will see you all again next time. Bye for now.